Hello beautiful darlings, welcome back to my humble abode. I am Siithembs and I miss you. More than anything, I've come to a point in my life where I've always been fighting the whole thing of me being an artist, and by that I mean just a dancer. I've just said no one is gonna see me as a dancer because who the hell thinks deserves that? And I will admit, I've been chasing just wealth. And it's weird because I've always believed that I am wealth. I exude it, I live it, I breathe it. But there came a point where I shifted and I was like, I need to be wealthy. And I was no longer doing things that were satisfying my heart, but rather what I thought would bring wealth, which is very weird. Anyway, to those that are brand new here, I'm a digital marketing individual who also dances. I will be teaching dance, but I've also been taught dance for the longest of time. I love fashion in its various aspects, from minimalistic to gaudy superstar exhibition of one's self-interest. But today, I want to share that where I'm going with Dotshavich in general as a brand that is still finding itself on the wellness side of things, but more like not just on the wellness, but more on the storytelling, on sharing your journey and doing things with purpose. But in that doing things with purpose journey, to also just share it with the people. I love stories. I love listening to stories, like I've mentioned in my previous videos, but more than anything, I'd like people to also share theirs, because what is life without us having to really share what happens in our minds, in our lives, behind the scenes, in the dark? When we bring all our darks together, we realize, oh my gosh, it's all the same. It's a repeat, just different skins, different bodies, and different times. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I will be interacting and engaging with you, sharing like how I've been healing throughout the years, because that's been actually the main focus of my life in the last 2 years. I think I've chased for a lot of things, and I did it and I did it and I did it and I was having fun with it, but at some point everything just lost value. And I've been trying to understand, why have all these things lost value in my life? Why am I no longer chasing? Why am I no longer enjoying? Why am I no longer like immersed fully? But I realized that I almost have completed the journey of me having to prove to anyone, even to myself, that I can, because I am a superstar. But now to taking the time to healing and knowing that I am of value, I always have been of value, and to continue working on that. So dance is going to be that girl. It is the heart of the brand. Dotshavich Media Machine is that girl. But more than anything, the digital marketing, it's helping people like you who would love to be able to communicate to a community who they are, what they're up to, and how they would like to be of service to the people that spend time with them. On my side, I'd like to help you build your brand. I'd like you to take the chaos that you see in your life and what is going on and bring it into a product that you understand, that we will appreciate, and that the world is going to nurture and be part of its growth. This is going to be a very short video because I do want to put something out there. More than anything, I don't want to stop. I realize why I was able to be successful on TikTok then. Of course, the TikTok algorithm comes with fire force and some vruma. You know what I'm saying? I get that, but the truth is, on TikTok, I never really cared in terms of how I looked. I never really cared on what people would perceive of me. It was just like, this is who I am. Whereas on YouTube, it's just been a thing of like, oh my gosh, there. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm chilled. I'm just like, look, this is who I am. And whoever is going to jump on this boat, girl, let's go. Today is 108 days of me not drinking alcohol. I do want it to be 1,000 days. I am on route to 1,000. Jay, verstaan me. And I do want to share how beautiful that has been. Not just on a, I'm no longer drinking, but things happened that I did not foresee. And I would love to be open about the journey that I've been going through, because sometimes I find myself going on TikTok and ranting and saying a lot more than I should. And then I attract energy that I'm like, can I even handle all these comments? Oh my gosh. So I do want to create videos where I start here, and by the time I take it to TikTok, at least there is something that explains what I'm trying to communicate in short form. Do you know what I'm saying? Because long form is a better way to clarify and for us to be on the same page. And I don't like posting too long videos on TikTok because I have a habit of doing that. People don't like that. So if you're on TikTok and you want to hear more of what I am going to be talking about regarding certain conversations on healing, on manhood, on love, on systems, and all the chutzpahs, please join me on my YouTube channel, because this is where we're going to be having it. I am going to be having stunning conversations with you, and you are going to be having stunning conversations with me, because we can. You know what I'm saying? Sithembele Dotwana, but Siithembs is my superstar name. Is going nowhere with a double I, because we see you double the times, double the culture, double the personalities, double all the freaking basis of everything, because we are an uncultured coconut. What does coconut mean? It does not mean black person wanting to be white. It means you just come in all the flavors, darling. Not only do you understand them, but you are them. I cannot wait to see you on my next video, because I'm excited. I am going to be churning until I build a community that makes sense to my world and to your world on YouTube, because I'm no longer following the status quo. I will be writing the status, darling.